already, this can still go in RKO's favor.
The winner of this will go on to face the number 1 seed Bees to beat JRX 2-0. So a Pokemon trainer in the waiting in the wings of the winner of this one, and piling on that extra credit damage is Bonk, who right now sitting has him up to 42%, and RKO forced to take the defensive option, but instead he's gonna go all or nothing, and he misses, and that's going to do it. A 2-stock victory for Bonk, doing incredibly well to take it off of that Meta Knight. And while as unfortunate as that may have been, gotta think that the deserving player won there.
That is true. RKO held out very well on that one. You got to give him credit where credit is due.
Oh, tip of the hat for sure.
Definitely. Sadly, he lost, and that also means his waifu is not the best waifu.
Yes, that's clearly what we're going for here. So the 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds have made it to winners semifinal, and we're going to see Beast versus Bonk in winners semifinal action. But on the other side, we're going to see right now, this is not the first time they've been on stream, but Uno versus RedeemerZ, the doubles partners going at it. So Uno and RedeemerZ is your semifinal matchup on stream. Folks, once again, like to thank you for joining us here at twitch.tv/chargedupsmash. Hey, if you are so inclined, you best be hitting that follow button like it owes you money, folks. And hey, if you're so inclined, throw the subscription our way. Support local Smash. Support Smash at the grassroots level. You're always appreciated here. And once again, folks, if you have not done so already, follow all the places where you're going to be seeing Smash on at the local level. Every single bi-weekly Wednesdays starting January 30th on twitch.tv/BurrIce. Burr_ice, that's Burr with 3 R's. You're going to be seeing it from Temple University, a Temple University tournament featuring players from all over the area. They're going to be congregating under the banner of Cherry and White. Hey, you know what? Hey, shout out to Temple University. Go Owls. And they'll be competing in an arena far less expensive than that proposed stadium or whatever. But if you really like that arena atmosphere, every other Wednesday aside from that, at Local Host Arena, Philadelphia, at Nerd Street Gamers. Nerd Street Gaming hosting us every other Wednesday on twitch.tv/localhostphilly. And of course, every single Friday, twitch.tv/Clash Tournaments, right in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. That's where all the Philadelphia PR congregates. And of course, every Sunday, right back here, twitch.tv/chargedupsmash. From Gamers Heaven in Phoenix.
So right now they have picked the Pokemon Battlefield, the default battlefield for this tournament, it seems. Redeemer with Rob and Uno back at it with the Squid.
Yeah, and showing a vote of confidence for that Inkling after even through all the struggles, still keeping at it. And Uno right now trying to prove why he's the freshest Squid on the block in Philadelphia. But RedeemerZ, as mechanical as his character may be, far from a mechanical player, as fluid and as fearsome as they come in Philadelphia, trying to regain a spot on the PR, and Uno just trying to pile on that damage. And as good of friends as they are, I believe they came here together, in fact.
That they did. They were basically a whole ensemble. It was almost like it was Reservoir Dogs. It was in slow motion and everything. But right now, Redeemer is
I was wondering what the slow motion was all about. Yeah.
They wanted to make an entrance, and right now that entrance has paid off as they are in the Final Four. 2 of them, 2 best friends, pitted up against each other. I'm actually surprised Uno did not also pick Rob, just to see how that would have gone this time around.
As long as no one cuts off any body parts, I think that we're good. However, generally speaking, oh, that was a weird scene. Remember that it was that Agent Orange that did that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. I remember that. Agent Orange, by the way, very good band.
Yeah. Could see that.
Solid punk band. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a punker. What can I say? Gyroid, trying to get that knockback on the Gyroid, but it disappears just in time. And Uno with that gyroid right now.
Uno is still
Back
holding
in the
on
hands of
with
RedeemerZ.
3 stocks in. And RedeemerZ still taking a beating with 2 stocks left. This may be a one-sided battle for this match at least.
Yeah, Uno and RedeemerZ, 2 favorites in this tournament. The back air is going to get Uno off stage.
Oh,
he
bomb hit
catches
the
him!
hand. Ooh.
Caught him with the splat bomb. That's what you get for going low, says Uno. RedeemerZ, however, has something to say about that. And a laser to the
they were
face.
close. Redeemer is throwing it right back at their face. And that slam just did that in.
The throw, the pile driver is going to do in the first stock of Uno. So that's how RedeemerZ will draw his first blood. And piling on the extra credit damage. However, you talk about extra credit, you talk about what Uno has done to RedeemerZ thus far. And he's still down, and down in a big way at 215%. Hey, shout out to the 215, Philadelphia, what's up?
Hey.
For the culture.
Oh, and
throw
that
for
did it
Uno.
in with that one. It is still 2-1 at this point. However, actually, I don't really have an however. It's 2-1, and I honestly feel like Uno is going to land this match.
It could very well be the case, and he's piled him up to 19% damage. RedeemerZ needs a stock, and he needs it fast. He was looking for it with that down air. It's harder to land than it looks, let me tell you. But Uno, a little bit too experienced a player to simply fall for that. And frankly, when you're labbing with a player like his brother, 6WX, who is globally ranked, was the 34th ranked overall player in the history of Smash 4, was on the PGR every single season. It's incredible to think what kind of talent this family has in terms of reflexes, in terms of game sense. But Uno has been living in the shadow of his brother for far too long. And, oh, he gets planted here by RedeemerZ, up airs. What better way to boost your morale than by a tournament win here in Phoenixville?
Oh.
And he's in a good position to do so as the number 2 seed.
Well, with that family history side, you can tell that Uno was the Luigi of the family. However, right now, Uno is ranking up higher at this moment. And right now, it looks like he will be beating RedeemerZ at least for this match. Oh,
he makes it back
up on that one.
Yeah, no free rides on that recovery with RedeemerZ around. However, neutral air going to get him back off stage. So it's going to be even tougher, but back into neutral they go.
Oh.
RedeemerZ catches him with the neutral air.
Now the question is, can Rock maintain this just to get rid of that one last stock? Survey says that's probably not against it, but we'll see what plays out. Oh!
You never know. When RedeemerZ gets rolling, he gets rolling. When the jets turn on that Rob, it is hard to stop. And RedeemerZ with the roll probably thought that Uno was going to approach there. But rolls, remember, they do become less and less viable. Oh wow, the down smash will do it. That slosher, just like in the game Splatoon, has a little bit more range than you think.
Just a bit.
And that Uno with the inkling staying
right now,
fresh and staying on top.
Jedi Squid is laughing maniacally from afar in the shadows.
What's up? And now, as we go here, deliberation on game number 2. RedeemerZ inquiring, took off headphones for a second as he was inquiring how many games were in this set. This is a best of 3, so Uno is 1 game away from winner's final here. And RedeemerZ, deliberation on his part as to which stage he's going to pick. He's hovering over Yoshi's Island Brawl. Looking for the Moray Towers pick. Interesting. And we could be seeing some musical shenanigans pop out. And let's face it, when you're talking about Splatoon, you're talking about the music. Come on now. Shout outs to the Squid Sisters. Shout outs to Off the Hook. I like Off the Hook better personally.
Honestly, shout out to anything related to the Inklings and And like, let's face it, we want more games. We want more music from this. Just give us everything you got.
Indeed, it looks like we'll be getting some more Pokemon jams as we go to Pokemon Stadium 2 for game number 2. And breaking out the ink brush early is Uno, looking to paint himself a masterpiece of a victory. However, not finding its mark here just yet. And instead, finding the hands, if you can call them that, of Rob.
Well, you could say Rob is giving him these claws. With that said, Uno is taking a bit of a beating at first. Right now, Rob is doing the best. They are on a defensive position, getting back up on that one, and doing their best to avoid as much ink as they can.
Yeah, this Rob, thus far, giving the Inkling the business at 85%.
Oh.
Thus far, whatever strategic adjustments RedeemerZ has made has worked out. The question is, can he finish off the stock? And at 98%, he's been shown that he can. The side B, RedeemerZ
out on that one.
Knocked him out. He got wally-whopped. And now RedeemerZ doing
Has
well
the
to
advantage.
and then some. Well parried by RedeemerZ. Uno struggling to adjust here. And now what we're seeing here from Uno is him trying to adjust, trying to get that combo game back on point, but every time he sees Uno try to close down that space, once again with the side B.
Wow.
Spin to win, RedeemerZ. In the words of Blade, you always bet on black, my friend.
That is true, and at least in this round, they have been taking just the opposite effect of how they've been playing the last one, and it's showing. Right now, Rob has just been not just defensive, but keeping a good range on this and avoiding as much ink as they can, like a really bad Picasso painting, even though at 115%, they are still maintaining all three stocks, and for all we know, they can keep those stocks for a flawless victory. Let's hope that they can keep that up.
Talking about his Picasso painting right now, RedeemerZ going through his own blue period with considering this color Rob. The side B once again! 3 side Bs, 3 stocks!
Flawless round, wow!
Catch a body, RedeemerZ. You just got yourself into game 3, and that wasn't just the game 2 victory, that was a statement from RedeemerZ, the number 3 in this tournament, and all of a sudden Uno has been given something to think about from RedeemerZ. And now, what we're seeing right now from Uno is a lot of confusion, a lot of deliberation as to what to do. And being sent down to loser's bracket here isn't the worst thing in the world. He's being put up against some tough competition, maybe not the matchup that he was anticipating, but at the same time, not really in the worst position in the world. Because sitting right now on the other side of the bracket is Beast and Bonk in winner's semifinal. Excuse me, but being sent down to losers semifinal action, losers quarterfinal action. Excuse me, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And on that side of the bracket, just so you know, would be either On Guard, Taff, Jedi Squid, or the more likely opponents, either RKO or JRX. So we already saw Uno go up against Taff, beat him 2-0 on winner's side. So it wouldn't necessarily be too far-fetched to see that happen, but at the same time, RKO and JRX, what we saw from those two, very impressive thus far. And of course, on the other side, you have some absolute killers in this bracket lurking in the waters of Gamers Heaven here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And as the deliberation continues, the stage strikes from RedeemerZ. We don't know exactly what he struck. So Uno, the stage counter pick here, not sure what would benefit Inkling, but he did seem to do just fine on Final Destination. The question, I don't think he can go Final Destination again.
Probably not. I say just go all out, hit that random button, and play.
Hit that random button. You think so?
Yes, I definitely say hit that random button. Because it's been tied pretty good. And I say play it so that way there's no weird thing, it's just throw it up in the reins this far into the tournament. It will be an exciting way to go. They probably won't, but that's just a suggestion.
Fair enough, and it's looking like we're going to go... Well, no, they're not picking any of those. Those are illegal, but it's going to look at... Oh, this is just RedeemerZ picking, joshing around. So Uno is, what are we waiting upon? We're gonna... Speakers? Okay, so as Uno, Flygon has taken off real fast to, Uno has, taken off real fast. I do appreciate the Pikachu, by the way. Yep. He has a Team Rocket Pikachu, does Sage. You're, I believe you come from the world of Pokemon, competitive Pokemon battling.
That is true.
Yeah, shout-outs to you, my friend. And as Flygon sets up the speakers here at Gamers Heaven, and shout-outs to Gamers Heaven, by the way, for providing such
quality
amazing stuff. Such quality entertainment, such quality equipment. It's pretty amazing to see. This sort of atmosphere, this sort of environment being fostered in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, just minutes away from Valley Forge National Park, by the way. So, hey, if you're off enjoying our rich past, might as well enjoy the present and the future,
Agreed. So for all you listening, you should definitely put on your Honda cosplay, get your Assassin's Creed on, discover Valley Forge Park and cosplay, then take that thing off, come on over to Gamers Heaven and play in some Smash, where we currently have some foosball, sports ball playing on the screen, a Smash tournament going on, some questionable tabletops going on, and a staff serving some piping hot ramen food.
Oh, I love the ramen here.
It's really good, and they have that new Tower of Power. It's like 2 pounds of chicken on top of it.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I am serious. It's like $22. I've tried it. And it's like this certain special chicken, and it's 2 pounds basically, and they slam that on the ramen bowl.
Oh my gosh. That's actually amazing, and I want to try it now. I mean, if they could just give me 2 pounds worth of ramen noodles, I'll probably despise myself for trying it afterwards. But
well, you can definitely order it now while they're setting up and eat it after that tournament, because you'll be working up an appetite with these meaty matches.
You're not wrong about that. And I mean, the thing is that they are definitely, there's definitely a lot of them, but they are filling this Smash action. And at the same time, we can just never get enough, much like the ramen here. See how we tie that ball back together? Beautiful stuff.
Love the fun.
Yeah. But enough about the ramen. Let's talk about what we saw thus far from these two competitors, Uno and RedeemerZ, the numbers 2 and 3 in this tournament. So, as we're getting set here to go, it's been interesting what we've seen thus far. I mean, the response that we saw from RedeemerZ, a 3-stock victory with that Rob after he was struggling so much against the Inkling, who again playing extremely well is Uno. The question is, and has been, can he get the job done? He had fourth place finish yesterday at the monthly. Didn't do half bad on Friday as well at Codename Bears. So the real question now is, can he get his first Ultimate Tournament victory? He also went down to Xanadu and got 9th place, and losing to Dexter and Seagull Joe, two very established names in the Smash community down in the DMV. The question now is, can he get out of the shadow of his brother, a PGR player, Wesley Alexander, better known as JRX. Not JRX, excuse me, 6WX. JRX was just kind of staring at me over off to the side, so it's just all of a sudden he turned around now, obviously.
Oh, no
so you
problem.
think I'm crazy.
Well, right now, let's face it, right now there's a lot heading on this. Both have made their enemies in the tournament. RedeemerZ has Jedi Squid giving him a force choke from behind and sending as much curses as he can. Meanwhile, Uno definitely has Deli shaking his deli meats in frustration, ready to throw them at will.
Deli meats. Man, that could mean a whole lot of things, and I will not expand upon that any further.
Because we got to keep it PG, and with that, it's
keep it
Rob
esports,
versus
y'all.
Inkling again.
And the Kalos Pokemon League that we go. fairly high ceiling, and of course the platforms on the side. Uno thinking that maybe a little bit more space off at the side is going to help him escape the zoning offense of RedeemerZ, trying to nullify that job.